Man, there's been this thing that I've been constantly doing over and over with self-improvement, with soccer, with everything I'm passionate about. Even with these videos, I keep striving for perfection. I keep trying to be the perfect version of myself, become the best version of myself, and whenever I don't meet that standard, I feel extremely disappointed, extremely unhappy, and ungrateful. And it's so annoying and it's so frustrating, but it's because I'm not failing to the same degree that I would if I was constantly giving my all, constantly showing up even if I was unsuccessful. It's because of that I'm not able to keep running with that same fuel. I'm not able to keep running with the same vigor. I make this video because I know that it's an issue and I know it's something I want to fix. And in order to fix something, I have to verbalize it. What I've really been doing is focusing on the emotions, because one moment I feel disappointed with how I am, one moment I feel disappointed with what I'm doing, I'm not happy with it, but it's not exuding enough of an emotion, not making me feel that fire, like, oh, I have to change, oh, I have to do this, I have to become something different. Stop trying to be perfect, because it's unrealistic, it's improbable, and it's never gonna happen. You're never gonna be the perfect version of yourself. That's impossible. It's never gonna happen. And it's crazy for me to say that, you know? I'm so focused on self-improvement. I'm so focused on bettering myself all the time. And my goal is to be the best version of myself. But in reality, it's impossible. I can't be perfect. And nobody in the entire world is perfect. When you look at, sorry, I'm like out of breath, I just ran. But whenever you look at an athlete, a professional athlete, any sport, we'll use Ronaldo, for example, right? You don't know what he's really like. On the cameras, he might seem perfect. In a game, you see the highlights posted on YouTube, but in reality, not even his games are perfect. He messes up. Whenever you look at an entire game, you're going to see that he misses. He'll miss a shot, he'll miss another shot, he'll miss another shot. But eventually, after all those misses, he ends up making it. And it's because he doesn't stop whenever he fails that he's able to become better. Whenever I say becoming the best version of yourself, I mean becoming the best version of yourself that you can be in this moment. That doesn't mean that you're going to be the best version of yourself that you can ever be, but in this current moment in time, this is the best that I can be now. So let me strive to become that version. Let me strive to reach and be in this idea I have in my head of the best I can be right now, if that makes any sense. I said that kind of funkily, but as long as the idea gets across, that's what I want. See, it's because you fail over and over and over that you're going to be able to achieve what the best version of yourself is, that you're going to be able to achieve what your goal is. It's something that I struggle with a ton, and easily by far, that's probably one of the biggest things I struggle with out of everything I struggle with. Is the fact that I keep trying to be perfect. I keep trying to have the perfect results. Whenever it comes to school, whenever it comes to an exam, I want to get the perfect score. Whenever it comes to playing in a game, I want to have the perfect game. Whenever it comes to even recording these videos, I want to have the perfect video. If I start stuttering, if I don't remember what I want to say, if the idea isn't coming to my mind, most of the time I'll be like, alright, well, I might as well delete the video. No point in continuing it. There's this one video I saw, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a chart. I forget the specifics, but it's a chart, right? And on the chart, it has first a person that does nothing, a person that does no work. Their line stays straight horizontal because they're not becoming better. They're not becoming worse, they're not becoming better because they're just doing nothing. Now you have somebody that's consistent, somebody that's focused, disciplined. Their chart is going to have a ton of ups and downs and ups and downs, but whenever you zoom out and look at the big picture, their chart is constantly going up. It's like a constant incline. Now whenever you look at somebody who wants to achieve perfection on everything, you're going to see their chart's going up. It's going up. It's going up. I ended up getting a call, but the point I want to make here is that nothing in life will ever be easy. The fact that I'm where I am now is no stroke of luck. There's this idea that I live my life by, and it's that failure is essential. Heartbreak is inevitable, and without any failure, any form of failure, we will never be able to grow. There's a phrase that I really like, and it's that mountains aren't climbed by those who wait for perfect weather. Books aren't wrote by those who wait for perfect words. Businesses aren't built by those who wait for perfect plans. And relationships will never be formed by those who wait for perfect people. Progress will never, and I literally mean never, be able to be done through perfect preparation. It's because of stormy nights that sunsets have value. And it's because sunsets have value that we're able to love looking at it. It's not boring and we won't get bored of it. Oh my god! I dropped my phone. So, ignoring the fact that I dropped my phone and going back to the original, or not original, but earlier part of the video, me making the chart and everything is so that you understand that perfection won't allow you to get where you want to get. The idea of perfection in itself is an idealistic fantasy, and perfection isn't perfect. It will never lead you to have that perfect result that you imagine it will be. All perfection is the idea that you end up, it's the idea that you end up having in your head. See, somebody who keeps going despite failure is the one that's going to be able to reach heights unimaginable, which is able to beat perfection. Like, as I just said, perfection is only what you imagine it to be. So if somebody keeps failing and keeps pushing regardless, they're going to get further than they imagined a month ago. See, don't set a limit on yourself. Embrace that failure and transmute that energy that you get from it, that disappointment, into drive to become better. There's that one phrase where emotions are just energy in motion. So transmute that same energy to become better. This is your game, not anybody else's. So don't let anybody else play it for you. Don't let any other ideas corrupt it. And honestly, this is all I can say. Me making this video is all I can do. Now it's just up to you to decide what you're going to do from this point on. Anyways, that's all. Put this down. Take action, guys. See you on the next one. Peace.